Hi, welcome to the 6th online Word lesson. In this video series, we will teach you the basics of Microsoft Word throughout various videos. In this lesson, we will teach you how to insert a date time box into a document. Further, there is a little practice exercise. This exercise allows you to practice with everything you learned so far. After this exercise, there is more information about design and sources. Next, there will be another short exercise. So let's get started. We will start with the date time box. When you open Word, you need to go to Insert. And now you need to go to Date Time. Just press it. And here you can insert a date time. For example, we want this one, March 25, 2022. When you want to insert it, just press OK. Now this date time box is inserted into the document. When you go again to date time, you can also change the language, for example to Macedonian. This allows you to insert a date time box in another language. This is handy, for example, if you are typing a document in Macedonian. This way you can insert the Macedonian date time. So, for example, we want this one. Just again, press it and press OK. Now the Macedonian date time format is inserted into the document. If you can go here, you can see that there are many options. So you can choose the right format that suits your document. Now that you know how to insert a date time box, we will do a little practice exercise. For this exercise, it is the goal to try and copy this. So a little header, table, picture, this and this footer. Just pause this video and try to make it yourself. This is what you need to make. Alright, I will now show you how to make the try it yourself. We'll first go to a new page. We'll go to insert and add a header. So just press header, press bend, and now we can change the title to try to make this yourself. When you make the title, you can press close header and footer. Now you have a header. Next, we'll insert a footer. So again, we'll go to insert and we'll go to footer. Press blank 3 columns and change the text of the footer. This footer has 3 C. Again, press close header and footer to go out of the footer. So now you see we have the footer and the header. So we have this one and this one. Next we'll insert the table. So we'll go to insert, go to table, and insert a table of 3 rows and 6 columns. Like this. Next we'll change the layout of the design of the table. So go here and press the right design. So this one. Now that we've done this, we can add some text to our table. First row, second row, and third row. Now you see we have all of this. Next we'll insert this text box. For this it's handy if you press some enters and then just press. And then go over here, go to insert, text box, Austin quote, and then type the text you want. So in this case, there's the text. This is a picture of a bear. Now we can slightly adjust the size. Like this and move it to the right place. Like this. So now we have inserted the text box. Next we'll insert the orange arrow. Go to insert, go to shapes. Depending on the type of word you have, this may look a little different, but just press shapes. go to block arrows and insert the arrow. Then we can change the color. And now we have an orange arrow. Next we can move it like this. So now you can see we have those two. Next it is time to insert a picture. So we go to insert, online pictures. And again, depending on the type of word you have, the pictures you get may be different, but just type bear. And then I cannot find the right picture now, but we'll just insert this one. So press the picture and insert. Now the picture is inserted. We can press here. Change the tab wrapping to tight. Make it smaller. And move it to the right place. Okay, slightly make it like this. So now we have a picture of a bear inserted into the document. Next is time to insert some word art. So we go here, press this one and type word art is always fun. We can just select the text and make it bigger. Now we can just make it 11 again. So now we've inserted the word art. We can just do it like this. Next it is time for the smart art. Go to insert, press smart art and insert the list. Press OK and you see the list is inserted. Now you can change the text of the list. So text 1, text 2, text 3, text 4 and text 5. Now that we made a text, it's time to change the colors. So we'll press change colors and we press this one. Now again we go to text wrapping, we press tight and make it smaller and move it to the side like this. Now it's time for the final thing, and that is this bar graph. So we'll go to insert, chart, clustered column, press OK. And here you can change the data. So we'll write don't change the numbers, category 3, category 4, and then just delete it like this. So now we have don't change the numbers. So the only thing we need to change now is the chart title. Double press here and change the title to do you like the colors. Now we can press here, text wrapping tight, make it smaller. And now you see it's moved over here. We can make this one smaller, move this a little up, this a little down, and you see it's almost an exact copy of this one. So this is how you made this try it yourself. So now that we did the try it yourself, it is time to move on with design. Just go to a new page. We can just delete this one. We can also delete the footer. Go to insert, header, remove header, and we're also going to remove the footer. So footer, remove footer. To apply a theme on Word, you need to go to design and do this over here. Then click the Themes drop-down button in the Document Formatting button group to open a drop-down menu of theme choices. To preview a theme into your document, hold your mouse over theme in the drop-down menu. So we are in the design and now you can just add a theme. I will first make something to add the design to. So we'll have a title. We'll have a subtitle. We'll have heading 2. And heading 1. And then we'll have normal text. Like this. So now we can go to design and hover over this. For example, if I hover over this, you see that it all gets changed. So heading 1 gets a blue bulk and heading 2 as well. Here you see that heading 1 has this orange line. So like this you can just change it to something you like. For example, we like this one. We can just make it a new page. This way you can easily design a Word document and you don't have to do it yourself. It is also possible to change the colors of the design. So go to design and go to themes. And here you can change the colors. For example, if you don't want a blue bulk but a green bulk. Or let's say a red bulk. That way this changes. But keep in mind that the rest of the document also changes, like you can see here. Another thing you can do is add a watermark. A watermark can be used to mark all pages into a document with a light imprint of your choice. So you can press in design on watermark. That way you can watermark all your pages. For example, confidential. Another thing is when you press here, you can remove the watermark. That way the watermark will be removed. Or you can do a custom watermark. And that way you can or add a picture or add a text. For example, text watermark. Here you can change the color. So for example, we want this color. And the text doesn't need to be HTML, but just watermark. If we now press apply, you will see that the watermark is applied on all the pages. Now we can also remove the watermark. So that was watermark. The next thing you can change is the page color. To change the page color again, you need to be in design and then page colors. Just press it and here you can change the page. Again, depending on the theme which you're in, the colors may vary. So let's go to the normal office one, page color, and now you see there are normal colors again. So we just press this one and you'll see that all the pages have now a different color. To remove the background color, press page color and press no color. Now it is time to do a little try it yourself. Where to copy this? The text is copy paste from the Wikipedia page of bears. And just pause the video and try to make it yourself. So I will now show you how I did it. First I will go to home, insert the title, bears. I will already change the design. I go to design and press this one. Now the color isn't right. Theme slice. To this one. Then we'll do heading 1. Etymology. We'll go to the Wikipedia page of bears. So now we're here. We can go to bears Wikipedia like this. Go to the page say here etymology, and just select all of this. Just select it and copy paste it, so Ctrl C, and here go to paste and do paste text only. We'll do it on a new page. So the next thing we need to do is taxonomy. So again to heading 1. Go to the Wikipedia page and copy paste all of this. And again paste without format, so text only. This is how you made this page. So now that you also did the try it yourself, it is time to move on with the table of contents. You can make a table of contents automatically by clicking on automatic table 1 or 2. For this, you need to go to references, go to table of content and press automatic table 1 or 2, like you see here, 1 or 2. For example, we want 1, and here you see that there is made a table of content, and now you can do Ctrl and click on it, and you can follow the link, so will you move to the right place. So just press Ctrl and click it. The good thing of this automatic table of content is that if you change something, the table of content changes automatically, and depending on like your heading 1 or heading 2, it will move. So it will make under etymology a heading 2. It will look different. So we go to home, or let's say heading 3, heading 3, like this. We will now see how that changes the table of content. So go here and you can press update table and update the entire table. And now you see that heading 3 is added to the table here. So this is really a nice and easy way if you want to make a table of contents, but you change some things or change an order. This way it changes automatically if you press on update the table and you don't have to do it manual. Same with changing like page numbers. It makes it just a lot easier. So next there's also sources and references. This may not be applicable for everybody, but if you're working on like a more formal document, it is good to know how sources and references work. And it is important to cite your sources used in your research for several reasons. To show the reader that you've done proper research by listing sources you use to get your information. The next point is to be more responsible scholar by giving credit to other researchers and acknowledge their ideas. The next thing is to avoid plagiarism by quoting words and ideas used by other authors. And the next important point is to allow your reader to track down the sources you've used by citing them accurately in your paper by way of footnotes or a reference list. The most used style for sources is the APA style, and Word has a really nice function to cite sources. For example, you want here and you want to insert a citation and add new source. This way you can edit a new source. The style is APA. So for example, want to cite a website. If you press here, you can see you can change it. For example, book, reports, art, but we want to set a website, so we'll press website. For example, the website of food habit of grizzly bears and black bears in Yellowstone ecosystem. So the title will be this, so we can just copy paste it. So name of web page is this. The name of the website is Yellowstone, so we can press that. The year. That for this we need to go down. This is not always shown in all the articles, but in this example it is September 18, 2019. So 2019, month, September, and day 18th, URL like this, and then we can type in the other. And the other is not known, so we'll just leave it blank. So now we can just press OK, and you'll see it makes citation. And if you then, for example, have this text here, you can insert a footnote, and in that footnote you can copy paste this, so you know which source is used for this piece of text. And if you then, for example, press another type of text from a different website, let's say more information about the black bear, you can copy paste this text. And for example, you want it up, insert footnote, and in the footnote you can add the citation, add news source. The author is not known, 2021, October 21. The URL, we'll just copy paste it again. Oh, not like that. Here, name of the web page, the black bear, and the name of the website is Yellowstone. And then you can press OK. And now you can see that this automatically changed to second and this to first. That way you don't have to change everything manual, it will just change it automatically. Thank you for watching the sixth and last video of this series. We hope you enjoyed the series and learned something from it. If you want to learn more about Microsoft Office, you can watch a series about Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Excel.